Yeah, I would definitely say it's a big confidence booster. I mean, I knew I had it in me, and this whole season has been, I mean, I would not call it a struggle, but it has been a minor setback for me in what I expect out of myself. But I knew, I got to keep working, got to keep taking what the coaches say to me to heart and, put it into practice, and then, eventually it will string through and come through for me. And, and so what Coach Bob was talking to me about, he said, see what happens when you listen to what we tell you. And, I said, yeah, I know you're right. And so that was a big thing for me, is like, I'm glad I finally put it all together. And then, I mean, good things come from it. So, I mean, good results came out of last weekend, and I can hopefully look forward to it to continue for this weekend and the next couple weekends.
Was there an adjustment that you made going into that series?
There was a lot of a little thing that, well, I won't say big, a little thing that turned into a big result. I just took my step out of my swing. I decided to work on my weight transfer. So instead of taking a big step like how I've always been known for, is that this time I just kind of put my foot forward and stayed there and just kind of shift my weight back and then pushed it forward, which is my biggest thing, was I wasn't getting my weight forward in my swing. And last weekend is definitely what happened and helped my mechanics. Everything else followed with it. So.
We're seeing the ball.
Yeah, it helps me see the ball a little bit more. It helps me from pulling my head a lot, which is a common theme for a lot of softball players, is pulling your head. But I mean, for everything, everything goes with it. If you go forward, your head stays on the ball, everything goes forward, and you think middle, and then after that, wherever the ball goes, kind of goes from there. So.
And going into this week's series against Santa Barbara, we don't have a great record, but at this point in the season, every game is that much more crucial, right? 9 games left.
Yes, every game matters at this point. I mean, we can't really control what the other teams do right from here on out. I mean, we can only hope, certain teams lose games and certain teams win games, and at this point, for us personally, our goal is to win every game from here on out. I mean, that was our goal last week, so going into last week's tournament, but I mean, from here on, we really need to put a foot down and say, listen, we need to win every game. I mean, that game against Cal Poly, that shouldn't have happened, but you know what? We learn from it. We move forward. We don't let it set us back. You know what I mean? We just got to keep moving forward and know that we got to control what we can control, and what we can't control, we have to kind of deal with from there. So I mean, we just kind of have to balance out the factors.